Abusianfo me mamu nyina kwa basonko edeba RAZ Media enso. Abusia ene Melakos Aboagye akire Mahama who is the best communicator. Na de womunye sabio Melakos ebisa Mahama se odwene se Ghana fo refiri no ana. Na adwene mu no odwene se bia Ghana fo yenkae na ana. Na abusia wo de yenko ne kokotie se ba Melakos Dennis Aboagye, the best ever communicator in the history of Ghana. Ediabegu against His Excellency the former president, his incompetency, and that of the new elected or the new choice of Mahama running mate Nana Jen Opoku Olodi Panke. Abusia, yankodon konkotie ya ba ebese ato aso kan wo se ha RAZ Media GH. Follow yen, subscribe, na jaw comment, na yen tumi nkan ema. Yen kono konkotie ye ba ye beto aso.
For abato ya wo mutu ye de yi no ye flag bearer. And I'm so sana de tie de nem nya obi a medin kan bi se wa we se o ka sa ampa en sana net ye.
It was a direct response to an issue. The issue was that owner I don't know what sa and now you're indecisive. And now onim de oye ade no kra ontumi nyi obi na eyi amano ene ye chechira hye no kon eni ntine ntumi mbambote no and nesa me chechirem okay no kra the reason why I feel ene ye running meeting and say your party no hyehye no sene city no say woni nipa dom bebre di nkomo e hye dem esie consultations no must be broad as to who would be his running meeting there. Like I said, say on to me sorry keke Dr. Mahmoud Bamiana yenimu no ne kwan of us or yeni nyoma no hwe se na we se du ne djuma nyina as vice president a bepe wonena onye obi o sorry prekope na wa ya de a on sese enkeri hwe enti ono no answer no bet step out say me pese me run as president no wa hye ne hu nyina areda what you say we program is on you ready I want to be in fam say okoye we enti he's always been clear in his mind ni pop say oboni chidom no ne yedwuma nten ye no kreda so be ka say na ye cheche ahye ne kon eno nim de ope ontumi take decision no rather no wo wadwen nko na party na ekuo na wodwen no so o madwen nko enti wontumi sorry anapa prakopɛ na nka say me de say na medwen nti enie esa wo ne party for dim komoto ato adwen so agiase na so say ni nti na mepɛ kofi mensa obi speto o na na won consider ne yenhwe adwoa ana obi for say o nanka ya nso we ne ato adwen na ya ba besi bebe ese ye den you see and that is what actually has been going on in the past 6 months
talking to Edoji Tamaklo anopei o say dem I delay your cry your president
okay party no no forget Edoji on ye ne flag bearer May 2023 May 2023 and ye epu ya no mo ado mo running 1 year in fact between former President Mahama and Dr. Baumia. Dr. Baumia in running mate in Tem. As former President Mahama. Yet to Obama, Dr. Baumia November 4th, Meboa. December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. And yet 8 months.
8 months.
Yet to Obama Mahama, May 2023. Oyi ne running mate April. And yet 10 months. Was 11 months. And between Mahama and Baumia no why na a delay in nominating a running mate. Me ma catch us and me come dey nyina facts. Me mbom team e fa me emotions in kasa. We dey one kasa analyze. Na edu you no kai party no.
Say sniper too.
To waju forget NDC for no ago no e ya fufu no mo. Nti say
na consultation ya wo kan. Enra. Enkomodidi akoso ma Ghana for say consultation ne enru o mo so. Because kebianka moba wo mo ankom so obi kapa say running mate nipa mu yi no wonu o mani ni yi kra ba ko mienu miense bi minimu ada said de kojo opon kroma ma ya tese o eye good feedback at the mama oye je oya hantan wo mpenipa he doesn't touch base with Ghanaians near the adeno how valuable
say consultations na levels afena Ghana for the no dru so say Ghana for the na campaign no ana me boa
and professor bi o say e be ye de pass mu be project napo
na Mahama no be your mampani no ka che doctor for nyina say oni o ntumi negotiate Mahama no be your mampeni na ono gye hiafo emma allowances free omunsem Mahama no be your mampeni no say me de me no say won your mampeni down to me nkamasem Mahama no be your mampeni no say onti obia no ono kura tumi abase ento abama no de na muke ono kura tumi nya vim abase ento abama no nti de na okay why na ya hantani ahomaso say Mahama ono de wabedi o mampeni mpen nsem o ka kire yen no why na ne de say no ono kura tumi nya akokoduru abase ensa ento abama no nti de na okay why na yekoto abama no eya Mahama ne Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia eya mumienu eya mumienu Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ne Mahama pa no kra why na ye hantan ye dwai ndumi ya no
ajoka
sa fofo no
da bi
so wada ko fa bai mitim baby eti onua agro ne fam you see ewiase mu enye obi na be kire senia obi su ene ne ban etie obia deserve the right to experience people for themselves and pempi no the ya eye adwuma pa ne se nipa ne beka se Kwame Amode minim sese no tie na mu eya entamfa se obeka se yes Kwame Amode sei nti yema opportunity no obia ntumi experience obia all by himself afei ena Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeh ne Ghana for babedi nkomo nti yema Ghana for ankasa ne ndi nkomo nsese no na se obetam NDC de ojeja ho mbe pamatare show sisi o kan mbe bi on pamatare show mo se o mampeni ko for promiscuous one gize years yakowo mo wanta for Paul and Peter so guy se ne na nta for ne be ba obi nim ni nyina no mo boa
me ba na de se o mo wie university kra o
me say ba na kwa do mo lectures ne oh ba o mo pam she no ka Ghana for tie ya anka ye ne ye ne o kan mbe o mo kan se mampeni ko for awia Bank of Ghana Gold Reserve nyina yi okay and General Secretary of the NDC, if go take a throw newspaper. Obey Deputy Finance Minister or call vetting, on this house you on the Obi the kind on us carry. Nina somewhere. Ujeja Hombe Chan Trasha was see enti omo de inform some yasam. Yene Ghana for a din komo. Yene Ghana for a twa dream. So I just here. And I think that's the most important. Running mate, why MP 4 times? Running mate away MP 4 times, 4 good times. And when a constituency, he has never won the elections with less than 80%. And when a constituency, 4 times. With the Minister for Education, Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeh penny ministers, I will compare to all ministers of education are between me in the past. Or call Ministry of Education, you need the least labor unrest. Frenagrat, I go permit me at Tranama, why not test it? Anyway, Frenagrat. President nanu ni num komanda business Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeh me nkasa mete wo masum ono nkasa bie na num ton say the kind of leader oye ene ekwan ono omotena Ministry of Education no eno counting na during his tenure yenya unnecessary labor arrest within the period because we say Matthew Poku Prempeh be frel no what na say na mu di dokono mo rebayere na mo fa adwen na mo toa adwen obefro no wakasa na wetie wo wasem na wetie wadwe mpo no wadwe nkyere na de akade a wogya no ho na de hyehye na yeden aba that's the kind of leader he is. Professors o makase nyina opa o ma me kwan a in fact I think I should do it. I just saw interview be a professor. Where is this interview? Nidini Professor Bet Wedi Kusi, Dean of International Relations, University of Cape Coast. Tirokayo. I say I have known and worked with Honorable Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeh. I got close to him during my time as the National Secretary of UTAC. He is such a fine, humble, and competent gentleman. If you get close to him, you will get to know that he is down to earth with a great sense of humor and has very good interpersonal skills. He is a great manager, a visionary, and a doer. He is compassionate and does not discriminate. During his time as the Minister for Education, he had excellent relationship with the unions, and his charisma always kept intended strike actions. He speaks his mind and is forthright. He solves problems and is a great mentor. He is one of the best ministers Ghana has had as a Minister of Education. I have no doubt about his leadership qualities, and I wish him well as he begins his campaign for 2024 presidential elections as a running mate. This is a professor for international relations, University of Cape Coast. When you're NDC propaganda secretary, when you're NDC lawyer, when you be a Tifia, what is will be say? When you Nipa or say, when I was secretary of UTAG, University Teachers Association of Ghana, it's no more Matthew Opoku Prempene ye Juma direct. Na dance dia owo efa no ni say ne ekwan of us wo di ye Juma. Na ho brase ne nipa ho kita wudie ene kwan of us wo bobo nipa no eka ho ntina oye minister for education no labor unrest ne strike bebre ambaso because of a kwan of befa so a ono ebekasa. Ne momo say o kanadwen se ne sitie inti kwan wonim eya ehoro na em say bia etore bia ebi mo misconstrue no to be say bia arrogant say o kanadwen say de no hwena eti obeka kire o kanadwen se ne sitie ba prof say owo ekwan bia ofaso ono mu delia e ma o makoma eto mu yem na o de compassionate kan dwe compassion
Timma
or whatever and he does not discriminate on ye we enye miracles neka we enye kodua neka enye samia uku neka enye MPP ni neka. This is the dean of international relations on your professor on your politician.
The question still remains and attribute your professor Dimai in the coming days, in the coming weeks, in the coming months.
One can have experience it. Someone no. Oh, na ejuma pay.
That be.
Enti eduji na kasa. Na eduji to be fair eduji asem. Eduji beka asem papa ba kwa fa MPP.
Say bia ondo ni mu no.
Eduji ni mu wai. Ono ni ejuma da. Na po nye lawyer, eduji lawyer. Na po eduji ye teacher da. Na po ni eduji share obi. In fact, I doubt if eduji has ever met na po face to face before. Enti ochichi aso no. Omusu ban no. Na si yendisi no. Omo no yankwankwa o omo ni plan. I can tell you say opa for ni to fam. Efri na kopem October omo focus nyina be na po na fe omo ma ne popularity na kosoro na fe akoto ba na ewini bi omo fa casio calculators omo kokot instead of say omo be sifam na omo so akọ company na omo aka omo nsema che Ghana for ahwe so ato abo no omo na omo complain ono omo chechire omo hihye dwa ede so ankrofo. We are focused, we are speaking to the people, we are engaging the people. Yeni Ghana for din komo, yeni Ghana for shishe nyoma, yeni Ghana for tenetene nyama. And obi he na yakotwa be wie 7 December na yebobo na Dr. Mahmoud ba me wini a. One two America betietie mu. Because yeti we what to say? In fact, me ka say me tro, and this for yi omo running me what to say e ka ho asem. Asem uni media, because running mate here president. Enyo no na yakotwa ba ma no. Inti yen asem yen fa ne ho.
But obetuna akoka be kan.
Oh, de bi yen fa ne ho. Nipa okoka asem na ba nipa ye de be so na ne president. Ko ne yakoto abama no ballot paper no so. So what the make na say. Inti yen ja omo. Omo chechire nso no. Omo horo no. Omo ntumi nko Ghana, omo ntumi ncheche ni nhye dem say ma on Ghana for ndin kita ho. At the end of the day no, Ghanaians will experience him for himself. Just as Professor your University of Cape Coast are experiencing all kind of ones and I think so ultimately Ghana for them say he's a great guy.
Beyond neck ajiatum na ese dia be public knowledge say Dr. Mark Tuopoku Prempe and the running mate. What is next?
Okay, FM 101.
Ebinada yami adomo.
Ebinada yai.
Trying. Yami no adomo ye be inauguration of the running mate officially. Ewo Kumase. Na yewie ya ubehunu ofie. Ubehia no wasore. Ubehia no wedding. Ubehia no street mu. One Ghana folk dey.
Dog mum dey sorry amehia no hoye the makers.
Into Bishano you are going to meet him all over the place. On Ghana for you will have an opportunity. Will be your opportunity now where experiencing yourself.
Nadia prof can ye.
One also feel
it.
Now we feel it. Now every Jumudi.
Mate.
Almost one campaign. 7 years in opposition up to now. Ghana for Gusubisa say more campaign message a day.
24 hours.
Now I will know and nobody know Binti Yejuma. Modai. Mutum. Omo no more de 25 economy beba Ghana.
Betrim.
Antino tio unim. They be am cousin be. I am one person that has never had anything against 25 economy. Because there's nothing wrong with it. All over the world is there. Like it is here in Ghana. Osu was 4th Street. 25 economy all fit in Kwame Nkrumah time. What is here? Lagos Avenue. Atemudei. What Meboa. Bantama Street. Anywhere. So 25 economy is something that is there. It will be a chance. I mean, to Obama na do 25 economy, but now I confused. What the idea wo hoda na beba na. Inte ho na obeka say oh metrem. So what you say? Ha, nti na ye bedi nkomo. Into akaso betre no business okay. E dia na wo be ya trem. Meboa. Nti eye niema kuna wo be ya trem no ho asam na ye bisa up to no mutumi kan che ye no. Obi so omo a omo say na wache for beto ye beto.
And last me ne eduji kasa ya o say. Adukudenti a aya mu bisasi omo mmran se. Omnya kan ya na bakwa akofa say ya mudia na mudia kwa akoshi mo yim nam oka.
Nti e be ye den e na wetumi ama yehu dia wo ba be ye ne ato aba mo. Nti na dia no sisi a obi ache ebi mu se njata. O se din katia say organizers o teachman kwan so. Sami okuje to say Felix kwachofo say watch for beton watch anajo. Obi akeka ne de. That is not what the principle of 25 economy is about. Oko UK. On mine mu nyina ye ni 25 economy ho. So I just say, your baby kakre bi na ubetumi nya 24 hours running. Ebi wa Ghana dada. It is over be catch him so betrem a. Na is over say chem is okay. Apart from Oxford Street to Osu. Apart from Lagos Avenue.
Atemuda.
Apart from Atemuda, apart from Tema industrial area no. Or other places in mind our bed. Odebeba unti ma mi say mi krom lateka ho ana. Na say mi krom lateka ho a e die na wo be ye wo ho. But say me tese won krofo ni bi ka say kokofo nyina benya kwaya kofo 24 hours. Then I can't understand. Because me dey akodo kokofo 24 hours.
Maybe be more street lights.
Enti na dey no nto asum no. And that's why still they are struggling with it. Enti say okasa omuntumi ncheche mu nche because obi be wi ade a. That means omunye ready say e beto abamomo. Because 24-hour economy is not a policy. And your policy. And your policies be hunsunsanso. It is our policies chrono. In your person you o catch we are na fi adwin wan say niama ya wo ka dia no kre e betumi ama 24-hour economy ayi dan aba na baby amimiti any baby awuti ntu gidi pass baby awuti 24-hour economy e be e ndomi na e beton wan mwa and e beton dey wo ho because enye baby a wo mining na betumi 24-hour economy we say our pharmacies omo ye 24 hours in fact we say wo watch na omo so omo de beba no already or watch joint omo ye 24 hours so we say yeah you pisa unim sabi dem no obi che bi lamte wo no mami ko e match 4 abenya bi o ko 5 abenya bi you know it so I just say atemude ya ka wan se mi kwa me wa kwa atemude o madada
David
enti no enti ye ti ase se ebi wo ho enti se wo se wo di bi beba hin na wo de beba se ne be ya beti ase ba ya ma wo kwan ma wo ndada yen ena me no ka se wo di bi ndisi fo yen omo ma ye feel say omo ba be mu a Ghana nyina be 25 economy so you know that because they haven't really told us specifically where they will create the 24-hour economy and fa we amanase ka ho ana ayesu anu kota e ka ho ana friend say kuku a e ka ho ana mekura semfra no e ka ho ana enka ho de a we 24 hour ni sin chen a yenso ye de ewo mu ne dan na mo ye bisa sa policy a de be cheche ma ne ye de wo 24 economy na me wo kuku a am ye kuku ofuo na minim say be no mintumi ye 24 hours no endide ni na mento abama wo na wo say ye nto ambantia aban na ono de nkwala 100,000 na wo je mu fie na basco ye nto ntu ya mo ne nto ma wo say wo a wo je allowances fee ehia fo mba ho no ye nto abama wo ne ye nto ntia de ono de allowances ne ba ye no wo a wo beton Ghana factories mako 300 no ye nto abama wo ne ye nto ntia de ono ne ankrankra ka bom ne factories aba no unim say ndisi fo mo ton Ghana factories mako 300 gasem unim say MPP Ghana aban dia gasem unim say Ghana ha na ye assemble VW cars ha unim so beton ye omo ton Ghana factories mako 300 to say chupa chops to say tomatoes waba aban no ba ye na ne oni ankrankra ka bom mo de factories close to about 300 aba no o se yentu ntia no ne yentu mount what be that obe catch in 2012 say we spare driver na ye ma ye main driver Now obey main driver obe more my any so adane 3 years out of 4 years we dey sumu 3 years out of 4 years ye dey sumu to the extent say edu baby I say wo dey kanea ebreye no wo ka kire yen say eye force majeure eye nyame anu yankopɔ na manaba eye wo fault ema ye kanya ka kire say kanea no mpo ni ho so guso autoto kanea prices mu wo ka kire say wo say hwe na sa ne boy de ya ye nja ye phones charge waba nipa no 7 years na watra ban mu no wogya ye kanea atena so no wo say antuntie na yentoma what we bi da
ye de besi
wabre
da bi se wo ko
oh da bi se we ha na ko baby o mra yanke yo ke minka ho because the abana yakoto December is serious o
share critical
I am telling you because you see
history is going to be made
ebiesida unim tama na president Kofo abem no obekaya between 2001 and 2008 the time ko me maba okay say between 2001 and 2008 president Kofo sakra o man we ni so to the extent say you do baby no mo say Ghana a gateway to Africa means okay. In fact, almost say we're the golden age of business. That was the time Kwame Uwofie na Fidelity Bank, Standard Chartered Bank, Barclays Bank, Omo ba ohose bejebosia. That was the time. In fact, President Kofo na me hu say on my way, see ebetumi for my nyina sika, e dey ahwe Ghana for nyina. E no the national health insurance buy. What kind capitation? President Kofo and a mark Ghana ha basic education be free actually. Emma numbers edoso. President Kofo e the free maternal care buy. Emma omukwa awo so a omukowu no etwemu. In spite of Sanyoma way ye nyina echi no. Ye do 2008 March no. Ghana benya economic challenges. That was the time fuel prices a shorty of Ghana ha. President Kofo time. Okoye line 3 days. No wenya 1 gallon at all. I'm sure you remember.
Yeah.
And even within
Nigeria. No?
Yes. Even within that shortage period, the crown, no signs to increase fuel. No. That was the time I saw shorty war and crime crew man bekaha. You go for yellow gallons on the pens who are 4 gallon yede a buy. Because of Sanyo Mammy and Wincy, only for ye. Almost say Charlie 2008 the Queen Bia so MPP baby elections because of normal President Kofo no. Into a while say or how you know we are by the any afa. You be pressing buttons and say copying time Ghana for a will be full President Kofo. You know, Moshe says some modern trouble. Hey, MPP paid for me a crown for some bank statements. We were 2 billion in this one account. We have 500 billion one account. We are Ghana's Kenya. We anyway, Richard and only way Iraqo. We anyway back. Okay, President Kofo, the back with Vieska or their top hotel the Wawa. Hotel the Wawa. Okay, Tama of a Kosi Pratt and quiet demonstration. One shot or piece of fire. Or no quiet demonstration. Tia President Kofo. Almost say, I President Kofo ni Gizayazi. It's just in trouble. Any kase be brave. Sometimes no so no Ghana for had no choice. Because no Ukrainians were short it. No Ukrainian petrol was short it. Inti almost say na mo kra no I am why there but or how we dey to me inti monko. Any a 2 abeti a MPP aban. Between 2009 and this aban baso. Ebepem 2016. And the President Kofo ye nyina say to the extent say banks na omoba ho fie say beji loan. President Kofo Mbreso no ye do 2016 na banks dey go so ya wan say ye do 2016 na banks dey go banks dey go ya to the extent say John Mahama his excellency efa sika e dey ma banks na say mon fan say bi mo when ba still a mo disca no you know that Capital Bank money UT Bank the government ebia eya bi odebi o mo come say and other na buy the 12 billion egu banks and o mon fan say bi banks no let me put it on record. Ansa na MPP aban na Ekufo Addo aban beba no na John Mahama his excellency di kan afa oman ni sika ama banks na egu no se omo fanse bi omo diye
anu na ebi dan ogina court
yes ebi nkra dem in fact sika ni bi ya dem ya ma banks ni bi as much as 600 million Ghana cedis of sika no e de ko ebi mu fa bi de ko ye Galamsey was Zimbabwe ebi mu discard bi bi pure water factory ebi mu say this can be other things in a good year inti adenti we ya buy adenti na we di kama bank niska say wugu anka say wugu ba wugu inti diska na fa save wo ho na odiska na ma na we diska no we say aban for ne buy no on sign fa sika no on sign fa o man sika ma the same bank na nka na Ekufo Addo odi say adwuma na anka say echi ni tum sanke Kufuor sign for money sika e ma sa banks na Mahama first come on na nke say na me bisa question uni say Mahama Mbreso his excellency uni say over 80 microfinance companies eguye DKM ne God Islam money you remember 80 financial institutions eguye adentina one man muska mo nse bi omo. Why didn't he give them money to save those banks? No, good, our banks, our financial institutions. No. It is simply because they were non-performing. Nana Kufuor, let me tell you, one begu, your friend is a banks, not a former President Mahama Mbreso, microfinance, the good, you know. Microfinance for DKM, new God is good money, you know. Up to now, depositors in your musica. Nana Kufuor never collapsed any of the banks. Let us put this on record. Do you hear any say? We are UT Bank. You are not performing. Depositors in this kind of crumble basket to your mom, unya momo. And then, Ochina system no down. Say, into depositors in this kind is at risk. There were some of the banks 8 months. Or Majuma, your phone number, Jumani, and Chuamokai. Into the Kufuor the and say, banks na one who deno. Yes, say, Munji Bank will come odeno. Into GC Bank, GCB Bank, or GUT Bank, near Manina. Omo kanu omo sika ni bibia eni omo asset nyina ko GCB Bank se ne be ya depositors no omo sika yedai enkohye enu ntina na obi sebi wo Capital Bank and as a UT Bank even though the bank was merged with GCB no ade ya chinya owura bank okwa ko gini sika but for that intervention from Kufuor and ka depositors no omo sika wo UT Bank and Capital Bank no ko sika be hye te se ne microfinance for no sika na hye and John Mahama no enko mu no omo sika be hye omo maka no so ye ka omo nyina bomu because ma ho dis so ena ma ye bebre ena oka omo nyina bomu no omo nyina form a banko Consolidated Bank of Ghana until obi catch us say banks were collapsed. It is not true. Mention one of the banks apart from GN Bank or the court until the processes all the other banks, none of them were collapsed. They were merged with other banks. No, but that's the truth. Until sometimes you need to be Jai Masanya will be a festa and that. Until no Bisagan and Ibia also Kufuor da buy begu banks. Ubisagan and Ibia say Kufuor da buy begu banks. But that is not true. None of the banks were collapsed. Until depositors na no musika wa Capital Bank no. O musika and shit. Omo call GCB Bank. You know, call withdraw musika. You know, musika koto. Until most of them, they are still saving with GCB as if nothing happened. UT Bank, Consolidated Banks in Kitinkiti, ya komu nyina bomu. Enti now wo ebia Premium Bank and now wo sa banks, mushroom banks in Kitinkiti omutiti ye. Hwe banks in bi kura ho a. Omutiye, wa bra na nipa ni wan si di kura da ho. Or the paper in a be a bank under Mahama. So I just say, enti nei now we say you Heritage Bank by your carbon, enti wuko still a wuko yi usika and shit. I don't know no. Do you prefer rather microfinance in a Google yeno than banks na you saving depositors can? Millions of Ghanaians ena musika bedai ebehye ena amemupa millions of Ghanaians ena musika bedai ebehye Kufuor de yedai esebiye senior eya yen church nsem no musie na Ghana for yedai entiase ene me so yakono anya hwe krampo no yen fa facts ba kope ene no kra ba kope nto abonten na Kufuor one collapse bank ba kumpo
wakabom
okani nyina bom to make sure say wo bank na wo saving na omusika ehna na wusika no omudi asene na wokọ bank no munya wusika ne mawo no okabom e ma bank na ho de yeden se na be wusika yeden enkohye. That is the fact. Messi aba channel pass ekwan ho a number da ben
Monday
neba why madam was
Oze
time amudi amami
share
because am better enti de bia na ndisi for make bibi se de bia mo bepe yia no na ma fa so dia kama sem
we have for 9 to 10.
Okay, FM. Okay. 1, 2.